You know what? That carefree, joyful, romantic, classy image that a lot of the hashtag Vanlifers like to build up around their content, they're lying to you. They're lying to you. Join me for a complete lack of class as I tell my new story. Hello again. I am Blunty. Day one of officially being homeless for the first time since I was a teenager. So that's fun. I am surrounded by a little van, which I've decided to call the Shuttlepod. It doesn't really look or remind me of any kind of transformer. First video I posted, I guess 6 weeks ago now. We spoke a bit about that, I guess. Something's on fire. Do you guys hear that siren? I'm not exactly sure where I am, to be perfectly honest with you. I pulled up in just kind of a pretty little suburb that looks like it came out of Suburbs Are Us, paint by numbers. Can't quite see it, but all my shit is back there. I need better storage systems to better organize stuff and to stop it sliding around back there. But you know, I've slimmed my life all the way down to what can fit in the back of a little minivan here, and my inflatable mattress is underneath those somewhere. I've just stacked those up on the side when I want to go to bed. But you know, if I stack them on the side while I was driving, they'd just fall over and open up, because you know, those are just file boxes. If they fall off somewhere, they'll just explode open and shit will go everywhere. But yeah, I definitely need a better system for all of that. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I need food is what I need. Haven't eaten in about 12 hours, and all I've had for energy is a big old Rockstar Punched energy drink. I'm not entirely sure that a 47-year-old bipolar guy on a depressive swing should be drinking Rockstars with caffeine, taurine, guarana, ginseng, but I had to wake myself up and, you know, get the shit into the car, and yeah, then I just got in, I picked a direction, and I guess I could check the maps and find out where I am. All right, let me do that. Penrith, apparently. Just a little bit north of Penrith. I don't know exactly where. About 50k out of Sydney. I just, got in, picked a direction, and drove for, I don't know, hour and a half. Didn't even take note of when I took off. It's about 10:30 or something now, but yeah, I'm getting all kinds of woozy and dizzy, and I really should eat something if I want to keep driving. Unless the intent is to drive into something or somebody, which it's not, because that's not who I am, really. But yeah, living out of a van for the foreseeable future. Minivan, I should say, to get the right idea. It's not like a camper van thing. I can't stand up in the back or anything. It's small van, minivan. Little VW thing from 2011. And super big shout out to you know who you are out there who helped get me sorted out with this. Otherwise I would have been literally on the streets. So appreciate that. Not sure where I'm going to be sleeping tonight. I guess I got to find somewhere safe and secure and quiet to park up and be safe. But yeah, all I can think about right now is food. So I'm going to go get some food. I think I might be in the way of... Nope. Okay. Sorry, I'm just parked outside some rando's house. So the way that guy pulled up just there, I thought might be in his way, but no, he's pulling up a couple of houses down. He's fine. Anyway, I'm going to go load up the maps, find out where the nearest... I don't know, what do you reckon, McDonald's? McDonald's. And get myself sorted out with some food. Also, I kind of hate that I'm this guy now. You always see the... I need the mirrored wraparound sunnies and the backwards cap to be the true vlog in your car douchebag. Otherwise, they kind of look like me. Oh, actually, this is the way to do it, though, isn't it? The vertical video framed up square in the middle ignoring the rule of thirds and any delight of cinematography that anyone would teach you if you just asked. This is... maybe I should do TikToks, YouTube shorts. Should I do some vertical videos? What do you like seeing vertical? Oh, I got some. Oh, I know. Anyway, food. I need food to think properly. Hashtag not sponsored, but Hungry Jack's were closer. Oh. I had almost forgotten just how good these are fresh. Because the last few times I've had Macca's, or in this case, Hungry Jack's, Burger King as you Americans might know it, Uber delivery. So by the time it gets to you, it's been traveling for at least a fistful of minutes. Hitting the spot. I feel better already. Whew. Okay, so the meal helped. Also, one of the new considerations I have to keep in mind, take advantage of public bathrooms when I have the opportunity. So I did. This is Hungry Jack's at a customer bathroom, of course. Because, yeah, you live out of your car, you don't have a dunny on demand anymore. So that's it's going to make life interesting. I mean, I'm a dude, so pee bottle is easy solution, but that's not the only problem, is it? I do have a campsite seat kind of thing. It's like one of those little folding stools, except there's no middle in the stool, so it's decided to hang a plastic bag through the hole so you can do your thing in it, tie it up, and then get rid of it. So that's my emergency solution. But yeah, really have to keep in mind when I am out and about, shopping centres, public parks, fast food restaurants, really, you know, whether I feel the need or not, take advantage of the bathroom, because rather not deal with the alternative of really, really, really needing to go and not being able to find a place. Don't miss that about being homeless. Because I was homeless for 3 or 4 months when I was like 17. It was my parents' attempt at some tough love because of my behavioural difficulties. Kicking me out of the house was the option they chose instead of taking me to, I don't know, a medical professional who could have diagnosed me with burgeoning bipolar depression and autism, which would explain the behavioural difficulties. But, you know. Right, yeah, now that I have a few calories to burn, I started out the video saying, you know, I left Sydney kind of immediately. Just couldn't wait to get out of there. Picked a direction and just went. I've been in Sydney for 14 years? Something like that. 13, 14? I don't know. A long time. Longest I've lived anywhere except for, you know, where I grew up. Sydney's, you know, I went to Sydney because that's where all the PR agencies are that were handling a lot of the stuff I was being invited to, or, you know, product demonstrations and launches. And that worked out fine. Made a lot of contacts and it worked really well. But after 2020, for some reason, in-person stuff just wasn't happening as often. So there was less and less and less reason for me to be in Sydney. And I've been wanting to leave for a couple of years, but, you know, moving interstate costs money, and I just didn't have any. And not to spare, anyway. But now I've got no other choice, so I'm just wandering down to Melbourne, I guess. Don't know whether I'll stay in Melbourne when I get there. Probably for a little while. Got my mates down there, but who knows. We'll see what happens. But yeah, didn't even do a final tour of Sydney. Didn't go to my favourite places, take a few last photographs of my favourite, you know, photography spots that I would always use for my camera reviews back in the day. You know, always, there were certain spots I would always go to get a range of shots. Yeah, just left. Just Bye, Sydney. No idea when I'll be back, but it probably won't be soon. Because frankly, there is nothing there to bring me back, I don't think. Outside of being offered a $1 billion a year job, that'd get me back, I guess. I still really need a nap. Ooh, I also need to round down the window. It's getting hot in this car. There's no shade in this car park. Oh, hadn't thought about that. I'm going to be sweaty at night. Hadn't even... Oh man, that's going to suck. I don't temperature regulate well. It's one of those autism things. So, yeah. In that case, what I might do is find a Autobarn or Super Cheap Auto or something. If you're in Australia, you know those. There's just car specialist retailers. I'll see about getting some shades for the windows to help block out the sun when I am resting, so the thing doesn't turn into an oven as easily. I'll try and find a different mount for the camera or something, or the phone, because the sun sucks. What else do I need? Oh, I need a new emergency side mirror, because immediately after getting this car, the side mirror got smooshed. Like, it's not too bad. It's pretty bad. It's bad enough that if a cop notices it, it'll be a problem. But you can buy little replacement stick-on mirrors to emergency use until I get a real thing replaced, I guess. Find the money for that, find a VW deal, I don't know. Life, huh? Life! Yeah, let's go to an auto store and see what I can get. Don't have a lot of, money put aside for survival stuff. I've got a little bit of money put aside for I'm trying to find a better storage solution, because I've got some B-roll in the back there, but yeah, everything's in there in what I had. Cardboard boxes and little plastic boxes and filing boxes and backpacks and duffel bags and stuff, and it's sliding around back there. It's just crazy, and I need a better storage solution. So I'll see what I can find for that. But on the road again. Okay, there was a Super Cheap Auto really close to that Hungry Jack's, like a couple of minutes down the road, and it's right next to a pet store, so I'm going in there and see if I can steal some Happy Joy brain juices, if there's some puppies or kittens or something. No joy there. There were no puppies, there were no kittens, there were no budgies, there were no parrots of any kind. I'd been cockatiel's my personal favourite. They'd have some goldfish. Don't get me wrong, I like fish. I used to keep fish. I had a cold water tank and a tropical tank. But they don't really give you the good brain juices. You can't give them a cuddle. Can't have a little play with them. Also, to my furry friends, you've ruined me. I can't even go into a pet store anymore without thinking of you guys. Just irresponsible is what you are. Right, so windshade obtained. Haven't really checked to see if it fits. It should be close enough. I could always trim it down if needs be. Doesn't need to be pretty, just needs to do the job. Speaking of which, found that emergency replacement mirror thing. It's not good. It's not good. It gets the job done for now though, and stops the mirror looking broken, at least at a glance. Definitely need to do something about that though, because that's not ideal safe. So, next issue. I have that's all the water I have right in here, and it's warm, both the temperature and this water and the car. I did get this, which is a 5-litre jerry can, especially for drinking water, UV stabilized, food and drug approved material, BPA free, all that kind of stuff. But someone forgot to fill it up before they left the apartment. So, New plan is this. I hit up Google Maps and I'm killing two birds with one stone. The pet store was a bust for a little dopamine boost of kittens and puppies and stuff. But when I thought about where to fill up that jerry can, I thought, public park, they'll have fountains. They'll have fountains. Basically every park in Australia there's a drinking fountain thing to fill up your refillable bottles. Especially for it. You know, they've got the bottle filler thing and they've got the bubbler thing to drink directly from. And they even have a little one down the bottom for the dogs. And I thought, oh right, dog park. Dog park will have a fountain. Dog park will also have dogs. I'm going to go chill in a dog park for a while. And depending on the parking situation, I might even try and take a nap because I am so tired. I'm running on about 19 hours of activity at the moment. Some of it's strenuous, but I really haven't stopped. It's been sort of down to the wire, getting ready to be homeless. And I am really tired. I really would like to nap before I keep driving. Probably smart. Don't know whether I'm going to be able to find shade enough to nap. Otherwise the car is going to turn into an oven because we are in the middle of the day right now. It's coming up on noon. Crying out loud. But yeah, first things first, I'm going to find a dog park. And there is one about 10 minutes away. 2 minutes drive. About 8k I think. And they'll have trees there. And they'll have benches there for people to sit and watch the dogs play because there's an off-leash dog park. So surely there'll be somewhere to sit in the shade, get some water, watch the puppies play, maybe entice a puppy to come up to me. Yeah, you know what I should do? I should go back in that pet store and get some dog treats. Try and tempt the puppies. No, that's frivolous use of money. I'll just rely on my dog attracting charm. Dogs love me. We'll see what happens. Maybe nobody's going to be there. Maybe it's just to sit in the shade and get some water type of deal. But if there's puppies, bonus. If puppies come up to me and play, double bonus. Get a little dopamine going. That's the plan. Day one of being homeless. That's the plan. Well, sadly, no doggos. But it is quite a nice doggo park. Got a nice little double gate airlock system here to help keep the little mischievous ones in their place. This is the area for the smaller dogs. There's a big open field over there for the bigger dogs. And yeah, it looks like there's some picnic stuff over there as well. There was a nice little magpie sitting over here a second ago, but he's buggered off while I was filling up my jug for the handy dandy squirt bottle filling novel thing on the bubbler. And look, that's for the doggos. Sloop sloop. So, better than tree shade. We've got actual shade here. And, check this out. A little book library. Aww. This place is great. Told you there was a magpie here. That's very fresh. Might chill out here for a couple of minutes. Just zen out. And then see if I can find a sign that tells me what the parking is like, because just on this side of the road over there is a little solid line for parking down by the side of the road, but I didn't immediately spot any, hey, between these hours or only park this long kind of deal. So I'm gonna go looking for that and find out if I can risk a nap in the back. Not what you call tidy, but there's room enough to lay down. Bit of an oven in here though. That's that's quite hot. I guess at some point I could try gluing some insulation on the sides of the panels here. I don't think these are standard. This used to belong to a locksmith, apparently, in a former life. Not the owner prior to, not the owner that I got this off, but apparently the guy he bought it off. I think. So, scratches and mount points and stuff all going around here where stuff used to be mounted, you know, equipment and drawers and storage. Tell you what I should do. I hang on a sec. Wide angle lens. There we go. I need to get some sort of hanging net over the top here. I can put some lighter stuff in, clothes and whatnot, I guess. That'll make some room down here. Could probably hang some stuff like those as well. Actually, maybe some sort of shallow shelf system would be good there as well. Just for, I don't know, cables and stuff. Stuff that's not particularly heat sensitive because it's getting roasted on the side of the car. But, I need to get some better blackout curtains here as well. These are just some super cheapo piece of shit ones I got off Amazon real cheap, just so I had something for the back window, but they're kind of awful. The the reflector, this front windscreen thing, that works fine. It's not great, but it's good enough. So it is a bit stinky poo hot, but I am going to try and get a little nap because I need it. Okay, this might have been an error in judgment. Heart rate's up a little bit. Breathing's still okay. Skin isn't dry. Skin is very moist, as a matter of fact. So we're not talking heat stroke, but we are talking, let's not try and nap in a car sitting in full sunlight at noon, or I guess it's about 1 right now, in Australia as we're warming up to summer. I think I might, instead of napping, just kind of chill out a bit and open up the side door to let some breeze through and doze instead of nap. Might be a smarter plan. Mistake! We learn by doing. It's my motto. One of my mottos. Think, then do. Learn by doing. And I know, they kind of fight each other a bit. That's why I have both. One of them always works. It's only open a crack, and I've flipped myself the other way around so I can feel the breeze on my face. Can't open it any more than that because, as you can see, I get blasted by direct sunlight if I do that. Just a crack. It's enough to let a little breeze through. I've cracked both driver's and passenger door windows. Just a little cross breeze going. It's much more pleasant. So, have we dispelled the myth that Vanlife, hashtag Vanlife is glamorous? All those influencers make it look so glamorous. It's not glamorous. Nice sunset though. Not the best I've ever seen. A grassy field isn't the best, foreground for a nice sunset. But, the colours are nice. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the dog park, refill my water bottles, and settle in for the night, I think. Hey, happy ending. There are doggos in the dog park now in the afternoon because, of course, people come home from work and they take their dogs to the dog park. Of course, there's dogs here now. And I did get the attention of a very cute fluffer. Little barky cloud. Yay. I needed that dopamine. But yeah, that's it. That day 1 of my new homeless life. My hashtag Vanlife, homeless Blunty in the Shuttlepod. Adventures continue. I think I need to start remembering to take more B-roll for these vlogs too. A lot of this video was just my talking face, wasn't it? Gotta get back into the habit of how to do vlogs properly. Thanks for watching. Thanks, patrons. Catch you next time.